I hate getting my hair cut. It's an absolute pain in my ass. Every time I go to Best, Great, Hair, Sports, Clips, Cuts, the conversation starts out the same. Hi, Joel, what's your phone number? And would you like the number 4? And I always say okay to the number 4, and it's generally kind of meekly because, frankly, I have no idea what a number 4 even really is. I think what happened was one of the first times when I got my hair cut in the Twin Cities, someone said to me, hey, how's a number 4 sound? And I said, sure. And then I got logged into all of the Twin Cities hair cutting databases, doesn't matter the company, as a number 4 guy. And, you know, maybe we could have reunions with other number 4 guys. I don't know. It just seems to me that I've been locked into this hairstyle. But I'm considering telling them sometime in the near future that I want to be a number 2. Now, I don't know if that's shorter or longer. Really, I don't care. All I know is that I'm going to laugh hysterically every time a hairdresser asks me if I'd like a number 2 on my head. Now, frankly, the more questions a hairdresser asks me, the worse I know my haircut's going to be. And it blows my mind. But I get things like, do you want the number 4? How much should we take off the top? Do you want a ½ inch, an inch? Can I clip your ears for you? Would you like me to shave your back? I don't know. Frankly, you're the expert. You went to school for this. I went to school for communication and don't like to talk to people, so maybe we've got a little bit of something in common here. But you're the specialist. So what I really want here is I want you to cut it short enough that I don't, or long enough that I don't look like a Muppet, but short enough that I don't have to come back and have another conversation with you for at least 8 weeks. You know what? I don't have a style. No, I don't have a hairstyle. All my style is hoping you cut my hair and I don't look like the love child of someone from Phish and Phil Collins. I mean, that's really all I want here. And you know what? The reason for that is I'm wearing a hat right now. And right after you cut my hair, I'm going to put my hat back on. And do you know why? Because it's -7 Canadian outside and I don't have enough hair for insulation. As a matter of fact, if it wasn't for work and weddings, I would wear a hat at all times. Sunburn, windburn, freezers burn. That's the lifestyle of my scalp. Nothing more, nothing less. So I put a hat on to protect it. But Joel, you wore a hat all the time, even when you had a glorious head of hair. And why, yes, I used to have a glorious head of hair before genetics took that away from me. But the nice thing here is thanks to the 112th Congress, as well as all of our other politicians in Washington, I know I can ignore absolutely everything that doesn't support my narrative. And speaking of narratives, I don't want to talk to you either. It's not you, it's me, and it's your desire to talk to me because you think you have to, because social convention locked it down that everybody wants to chat with their haircut person. And you know what? Really, honestly, we don't have to go down that route. I don't want to hear about your cabin up north where you go snowmobiling every weekend and poop in a bucket. It's not that I really don't care. That's great. But you can talk about it with someone else. I just want to get my hair cut and get back on with my day. And if you looked at my head, I mean, look at my head, you'd realize that if you spend more than 5 minutes cutting my hair, we're just wasting everyone's time. There's no point, and since it appears to be that I'm paying you at least $8 a minute for this transaction, we could at least be quiet about it. You know what? Focus on cutting my hair, not cutting my ears. That's all I really ask for out of this. And frankly, if I called a sex hotline at $1.99 a minute, they'd sit there silently on the phone for the 10 minutes it takes for you to cut my hair, and it wouldn't be nearly as weird. So the truth is, I could go get my hair cut by monks who have taken a vow of silence, and when I'm done and I paid up, I could be like, guys, you're great, but do you think you could cut back on the chit-chat a little bit? You know, frankly, I'd even consider mimes if for the fact that I wasn't convinced that they'd just pretend to cut my hair. Now, there was this girl, Lavette. Yes, Lavette. She used to cut my hair, and it was fantastic. I probably saw her 8, 10 times, and during those 8 to 10 times, we said probably 20 to 30 words total to each other. It was fantastic. So she was fast, she was efficient, and you know what? Occasionally she'd even stick her boob in my ear. And then one day, Lavette was gone, probably moved on to the haircutting Hall of Fame for men, I don't know. But she was gone into the ether. And that, my friends, is a real haircutting tragedy.